glad to have you with us from Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, as we are set for a showdown in the ReliaQuest Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Sooners offense will have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Finding an escape route. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Pineda. Looking left. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. And the big game, they've got it on the 46. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Finds a tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Can't get him to the ground. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Sooners! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ohio State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest.
Turning it on! Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Makes the grab. It's Graham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Unloads quickly. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. 1st and 10. On the run, it's Peoples. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Run in the red zone, it's Young. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked...
Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground. And that was pay dirt.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Dropping back, it's Pineda. Calls it in. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's reeled in, it's McIntyre. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the 1st. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Off the play fake on 1st down. Extending the play. And a sack all the way back at the 5. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He uncorks one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a deep man. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Dropping back, it's Pineda. On the move and looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the 2nd one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's the pressure. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to pass, it's Pineda. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sooners will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down himself. Breaks into the open. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to pass. Throwing right. Complete downfield. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. using the quick game.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Gonna run it. It's Young. Done enough for the 1st down. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach...
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And the Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. Gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end now in motion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Graham. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Pulls it in. It's Young. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Porter. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Tatum. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. From the gun, the ground game. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Hauls it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Rushes on him. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking downfield, and time is running short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, 2 quarters in the books in the ReliaQuest Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here, looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They more than got the job done in the 1st half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the 2nd half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with a foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the 2nd half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Out of the gun to give to the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bring in the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, it's Pineda. Quickly complete. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down into the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. On first down, here comes this offense. Makes the grab. Oh, he got loose. And he's still running after the move. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nice move there.
Well, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success in the offense.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! Quick strike through the air for the score. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I think sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll bring it out. It's Young. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Try to get it to the edge. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe he needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable.
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Working that wide receiver screen. At the 35, he's open. Just carving up this defense and getting it. Have this offense rolling.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Working that left side now. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Pineda. Catch in the middle. It's Tatum. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? He'll keep it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just a little off. Incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Pineda. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab right down the middle. Ripping through the defense. Open spaces. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Sooners.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Coming out with it, it's Young. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 27. On the run, it's Young. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got a man, it's Porter. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it down and run. Keeps it and gets the first down. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now adjusting. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past. Line of scrimmage, nothing there, nothing open, live to fight another down.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, running back gets the give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might be calling a hot route. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Scanning the field, it's Pineda. Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Sooners send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the 2nd half to get back in this game?
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out the game.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll play it safe and try for 3. From the right hash, this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball because it is a long way to the end zone. The inside handoff. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball. 5. blasted as he lets it go. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Now from inside the red zone. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Pineda. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on first and 10. Fights off the defender. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.